Welcome to Animal Tracking for Kids with Ann
and Ryan.
We kind of found a cool stride today. What did we find?
We found a deer,
pronking. Yeah,
pronking.
Deer pronking. That's awesome. Okay, let's take a look. Now, right here, we're going to identify the first 4 tracks. So we got one set of 4 there. It got a little snowed on. And then over there is another set, and then another set. Okay. So what we're going to do is measure from that set to that set and see the distance that they pronked. Because I think they were pronking just because the snow was hard to walk in. But if you look down in one of these tracks, you will see that they are deer tracks. Can you look down inside one of them? Can you see it's a deer track? Okay. Alright, so can you go up beside that one up there? Okay, so what I believe, because we usually look at 2 groups, and I have 4 feet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So they stepped on, and you got the same thing where you got a zigzag kind of pattern. Okay. So I'm going to go from the front of this one, and go from the behind of that one. How far was the pronk?
About around 88 or 89, most likely in half. 88 and a half.
88 and a half inches. That's a pretty good step. I mean, that's an awesome stride for a deer to be able to go from here all the way to there. And that was probably not even a big one. They can go much farther. She was just trying to get up this little hill. So it's kind of cool to see the different strides for the deer.
So we found another stride. This one is just a walking stride.
So this is our deer again, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So this is a walking stride. Can you help me measure? So I'm going to go from, let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you go to the back of that one, and I'll go to the back, actually the front of this one. And how many inches do we have?
Around 92.
92 inches for a walking stride. That's kind of cool. So they did 1 hop and made 85 inches, and they did just a walking stride, and they did 90 inches. So it wasn't much of a hop, but all 4 feet left the ground. Now, which direction was our deer traveling in? Can you tell?
That way.
That way, that's right. And you can tell in the 2 little points of the cleats, that shows you the direction they were going, and they were walking that way. Now, is this most likely to be a whitetail or a mule deer?
It's a mule deer.
Mule deer. And why do you say that?
Because whitetail do not pronk.
Very good. So that's kind of cool. You can even tell what species it was. Alrighty. Thanks for joining us.
Keep on tracking.